Hello, team. Happy Thankful Thursday. Hopefully, you're all having a great start to your day. I wanted to come out and just talk with you really quickly, drop some nuggets for you, because I've been fortunate yesterday to have so many incredible one-on-ones, just like-minded people who are very serious about this business and have also did a ton of three-ways. So I just want to encourage you all to continue to keep them coming. You're doing a great job with encouraging your team as well as encouraging your customers. I've even done some three-ways for people's customers. So just know that I'm here to support you and to help you to be successful. But I wanted to share a couple things that are very important for you to know in terms of having success in this business. There's some certain key components that you need to have, and this is a part of who you are and your character and your belief system and your philosophy for life that's going to help you either soar here or make excuses, because everybody makes excuses all the time. I told my children, we're not having any excuses this year, period. No excuses, period. We are just focused on elevating our lives. And hopefully if you joined us, that was your reason. So really quickly, want to share these nuggets with you. Number one, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to be a visionary to some extent. Okay. And that's someone who's able to see things that others are unable to see. In my first opportunity, I didn't know anything about direct sales, but I had vision. I could see how things could get really successful, really big. And so I started small and I worked consistently, and that is exactly what happened. So in this business, if you come in and say, I don't know how this product is working, you have to have vision and you have to build your faith. So let me just tell you what I mean when I say you have to build your faith, and you have to at least have some faith. If you don't have any faith, and you're too easily programmed by what you see on TV, too easily programmed by your doctor, by your family member. The question is, who's programming you? Okay, that's it. Nobody's programming me, because as soon as somebody brings me something that doesn't make any sense, that I know is designed to have me think a certain way, I immediately block it. Okay, just like people block people on their phones nowadays. When somebody says that you have to do this if you want to live, I'm like, wait a minute. What are you trying to sell me here? So many people have been programmed to listen to their doctor, to buy into traditional medicine, that they are actually completely brainwashed. Okay, completely brainwashed. That is the only source of their healing. And it's not true. There are many, many, many other sources, but because they refuse to take ownership for their health, they don't feel confident in that. So we're definitely wanting to help build their confidence. And what we have is so very easy to use that if you're not willing to use the patch, the people don't want to be healed. That's all I can say. I have an aunt. She has debilitating hip pain, knee pain, has had 2 surgeries, takes medication every day. I introduced her to the patch and she says, no, I don't know what this is. I told her that nothing goes into her body. I told her it's non-invasive. I told her it's non-surgical. I told her all the things. And she still is completely and totally focused on her doctor, who has actually cut into her, put her under anesthesia as an older woman numerous times, and still is in pain. So I called her to push her a little bit more, even though I was like, I'm done. I tried to push her. And when I called her, my daughter was in the car. And I said, hey, I just want to call and see how things are going. And she said, I can't talk. I am in the hospital. I'm like, what? And my daughter's like, oh my God, Mom, that's crazy. She said she's in the hospital and that her carotid artery is 65% blocked. Well, I just saw a video from the doctor's call on Bill 331, where they talk about how they've cleared multiple carotid arteries. So look, guys, some people do not want to be healed. You cannot let somebody's lack of wanting to be healed and willing to go through a process deter you from believing in what we have here. Guys, that is very weak-minded, and we're not doing that. So nobody's bringing me an article or telling me about the FDA has said that this is dangerous, because they're not even talking about our product. And then number two, they're talking about stem cell injections, which that article is so old, because we all know that people are getting stem cell injections around the clock right about now in this country and outside of this country. So that article is outdated. Okay, number one. Number two, you're not going to send me a video that says that this is a scam, because you're not even talking about our company. When they send me the video, I'm saying, this is not even our company. Just because we say we have stem cell therapy and this other company says they have stem cell therapy doesn't mean that we're the same company. What we're doing is different. But not only that, but the company that they're reporting on, that report is 3 or 4 years old. And what they're doing is probably very legitimate as well. But the reason why a lot of these people are going out their way to debunk stem cell therapy, to debunk what we're doing, to debunk any kind of natural cures, is because it takes money out of their pockets. It shifts the mindset, and people will lose millions of dollars. We are disrupting multiple markets. Okay, instead of getting a surgery. So my aunt, she got 3 surgeries. How much do you think that costs? So Medicare was willing to pay what? Probably, I don't know, probably about $40,000, $50,000. But we're suggesting something that you try that may cost you $150 if you do it retail. Are you really serious? So what I'm telling you guys is that you have to keep your faith intact. You have to stay connected. You have to listen to the calls and listen to real people giving real testimonies. This company has been around for a long time with this technology. They just recently built the stem cell aspect of it, but we've been using phototherapy for over almost 20 years, and he was working on it for 10 years prior to even bringing it to market. So guys, this is not a fly-by-night company. This is not a company that This is not a fly-by-night company. Some of these companies that people will try to recruit you to have not even been in business a year. They don't even know if their nutritional product is good. And most of the time, it's a white label, which means that it's identical to what somebody else has. We have patents. We have clinical studies. What else do you need to know? If your customer is not interested in a non-invasive way to deal with pain or their health, then guess what, guys? On to the next. I promise you. Now, is everything going to work for everyone 100%? No. Because we already know that the third reason why people die is from medical intervention and prescription drugs. Okay, we know that. So people still take drugs that say that this could cause you to have another illness. Like the one gentleman who had the huge wound on his foot. He said that he had cancer, and the medicine that he took gave him diabetes. It happens all the time, guys. I made a commitment to myself and my family when I was in the healthcare industry that I would not have a family member that was close to me I went to go talk to them. They had 10 different prescription drugs. My mother is on one small prescription, and I'm going to wean her off of that. But she's 75 years old, and she's not on any medication. Okay, because I know that's going to help her to live longer and stronger. I care about my mother. I care about her mobility. I care about her mindset. I care about her whole body. And so this is one of the reasons why I introduced her to natural cures and natural solutions to dealing with her health. And then the other thing is, you guys have to have a strong determination in order to be successful in this business. You have to. So when nobody's going to sell me. When somebody calls me and they try to sell me to their company or tell me about their company, it's just never going to work. Listen to me, guys. I have something in my hands that is for real, and it's just a point of just being a solid woman in sales and marketing. No one's going to take my conversation and turn it around to a place where I'm trying to buy from them. It's just never going to happen. I have a purpose. I have a plan. I am determined about what I'm doing. And as a result, that's why I plug into the system. So I'm not missing a opportunity to see videos every single day. I'm watching videos on the business. And from watching those videos, I've even been able to identify things that the product has done for me that I didn't even notice. Like something just melted away. Something just disappeared. My life changed and I didn't even realize it. So I am going to tell you right now, guys, you have to be determined. You cannot let people come into your life and change your viewpoint. You cannot let a couple conversations with a couple people who have no success, little success, no idea what natural alternatives can do for their lives, change your mind about what you saw and what you knew was a good thing. Oh, no. No. And guess what? I'm going to tell you, if that works for you, then that is a reason why people do not experience success, because they are too quickly influenced by their surroundings. And that's why you need to change your surroundings. That's why you need to get in a circle of people that are like-minded and think like you. So if you don't do that and you constantly keep going to your job and listening to Susie at the water, the coffee, where you're having the coffee, and you're listening to her, who has no idea how to build a multi-million-dollar business, who has no idea how to live a free life, who has no idea how to break out of corporate America. If you're going to listen to her auntie who doesn't even have any idea about natural solutions, then guys, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? And then the other thing is, you got to be plugged in, as I was saying. You have got to be plugged in, because this is where you're going to connect with those like-minded people. This is where you're going to learn. This is when you're going to get the lingo. So if you're calling people and you feel like they're maybe higher level of influence in the world and you're not sure what to say, well, then you need to learn what to say. And the way you do that is by listening to the calls. You have training calls pretty much every day. Those opportunity calls are also training calls for you to understand what to say, how to come up with segues, how to shift the conversation when someone's talking to you. When somebody says, oh, well, is this peer reviewed? You can say absolutely. Several universities have definitely peer reviewed this product. You have to have your answer quick, on your feet, like a little cat. You must be quick and nimble. So if somebody asks me something, there's no obstacle that somebody's going to give me that I cannot respond to quickly, effectively, and that's going to cause them to think differently. Okay? So you have to be strong in that way. And if you're not right now, it's okay. You have to learn. You have to grow sometimes in order to get where you want. You're going to always need to learn and grow to get where you want to go. Okay, so if you're saying, well, I'm not as effective as I like to be, then you need to build up your confidence and align yourself with people that are extremely confident, because it will totally rub off on you. Totally, okay? And then the other thing is be coachable. Okay, so if you're very skeptical or you've been hurt in your life and you think that somebody is out to get you, or you think that, you're suspicious, constantly suspicious of everything, it's going to be hard for you to be successful as an entrepreneur. Because guess what? The truth of the matter is, when you're an entrepreneur, stuff happens. You cannot let that affect you for very long. You have to be able to move quickly and get past it. Okay? But so therefore, if somebody's trying to coach you and tell you what someone has told them, and you're skeptical, why are they saying that? And what do they mean by that? If that is what you're going to do consistently, then you're going to slow yourself down. Because you're going to be from the show me state, and everybody has to show you every single thing in order for you to make one little move, one little baby move. You have to, that's just going to waste a lot of time, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, I've made a lot of money in the industry. I've had success on many different levels. I have lots of different talents and different things that I'm capable of. But one thing I do know is I have not made $50 million in one company. And that is why I am listening to Steve and Gina. This is why Onyx, I'm listening to her. This is why I text her when I have questions. Steve has been wonderful in working with me and sharing information. Of course, I have other incredible uplines in Kim and Verdita, who are also very astute in the industry and have had tons of success. So I'm telling you guys, we have a powerful leadership here. And we have room for the top. There are not many people that look like, there's nobody that looks like me that is at the highest position of the company. There's nobody that looks like me. But we're going there, and we're going there together. But if you are going to live in doubt, say you don't want to, you don't want to be coachable, you don't want to get on the calls, you're looking for a reason why this will not work, then it probably won't. It will not work for you. And I'm not trying to be, I'm just trying to be real with you. Okay. But if you're somebody who wants this to work, understands that there's a process, and that you see the timing and positioning here right now, then guess what? Lock arms with me. You should be calling me every single day, burning up my phone. Aisha burned up my phone yesterday, okay? Exclusively. Lamia burned up my phone. Sam burned up my phone, okay? So if you want to be successful and you want to get to the next level in this business, if you want to be a millionaire, this is the easiest way to become one. I promise you, there's no other easy way to do it. It's simple and easy. Expose people to the opportunity over and over and over again. That's it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to have some sort of special, skill. You just need to expose people. And the least you say, the more you make. And then you use your experts. You edify your experts. And then people will listen, because you need to get their attention. So they will pay attention and listen to what you have to say. Anybody that listens to this, the closing ratio is very high. Okay. So, and I'm not saying that it's, you're going to talk to every person. They're going to want to sign up. Everybody has different things going on in their life. But it's your responsibility to let everybody know around you what you're doing. So should they find time in their life to do this, they will, because they've been fully exposed. All right. So guys, listen, we have a huge opportunity in our hands. I hope that each of you is going to make the very most of it. And guys, when you look up, when you see me and some of those other names that I mentioned at the top, and you did not take massive action, then you're going to know it's because when I looked at that video that Erica did, I just tried to find everything wrong with what she was saying. And so now I guarantee you, if that's your attitude, you're not going to make it to the top. So, but if you are somebody who sees the vision and someone who understands the technology and somebody who is going to be coachable and stay plugged in, and you're going to build your muscles for determination and align yourself with the right people, and not be easily affected by people who have not had the success that you want, then you're going to be massively successful. And I promise you guys, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. All right, guys, listen, I'm on my way to the gym, and I'll see you guys soon. All right. Have a great day. Burn up my phone.